November 13th. And the river is still moaning and groaning as it settles into its frozen state. And I should be able to get down there on the ice shelf and walk it here within the next couple of 3 days. I might go down later today and just check and see how thick the ice is. Won't be but a few inches right now because it takes it a while. But yesterday I forgot to pack trail out to our firewood spot, which is not too far out in this direction. The only problem is I don't have snowshoes on. Well, for those of you who have asked, wanting to know what's going on inside the cabin and with the cabin, it's minus 21 degrees right now. That's 21 degrees below zero. And we've had a little problem with the chicken coop today. So, if you'll hang on just a second, we're kind of having to bring a chicken in. What we have done in our little pantry storage room, we have temporarily set up a home for the chickens while we work on their coop, which the dog is very interested in trying to figure out what on earth is going on. My advice to anyone out there, never live in your cabin while you're working on it. Put it that way. And Michelle's coming in with another one of the birds.
Chicani wants to know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
No, down you go. Ebony went to roost and wouldn't come down. Then she tried to hide in the hatching boxes.
This simply is a temporary roosting spot for them until we can actually take their coop down and do a little revision on it.
Alright, scrambled eggs, spam, and cheese with homemade ranch seasoning on top of it. Breakfast's almost ready.
Well, as I came down to check on the boat, it looks like during the night, as the river jammed up and the water level came up, the boat slid back. The rope and come along, it looks like it came loose. The boat would have been fine had that not happened, but it slid back into the water, and now my little bracing jack over there, my floor jack, is encased in ice. Oh boy, well, I can probably chip that out. But anyway, it's not all that bad as long as the stern of the boat is still intact. And Michelle is out basically giving the dog a nice long walk. And she's walking the river, just checking ice thickness and looking for beaver chew. Beaver chew, that's trees that beavers have taken down and then just walked off and left. So, with conditions as they are, temperatures around zero, and now all of a sudden a lot of sunshine, things are not freezing as fast as we would like for them to. So this is going to delay us in doing much of anything. So we're stranded for at least another 6, possibly 8 weeks. Well, as November temperatures fluctuate, really creates problems with the river. As you can see here, this is overflow because the temperature is above zero, and it's kind of going up and down. It was in the teens last night with some pretty strong winds blowing through, and oh well, it is what it is for this time of the year. It's just that we're experiencing this let's say October weather in November, so that's what's throwing us off. Well, as I feared, the water has come up here at the boat. As a matter of fact, it's really pushed the side of the boat in here. So as soon as all of this settles, I can start chipping all of this ice out of the way and at least pull the engine off. The cables and controls. The problem is the fact that there's 6 to 8 inches of ice inside of the boat that will have to be chipped out of the way because the control cables are all encased in that ice. So just creates a little extra work, but we'll get it done. Well, as with everybody else out in this direction, we are somewhat stranded and at the mercy of the weather. Of course, we're kind of used to this sort of thing, but the thing that we're not used to is the fact that our Honda 2000 generator, have no clue what's wrong with it. I've done everything I can think of that Honda also says to do to fix the problem, but the problem persists and runs a little bit, it stops. You have to let it sit for a few hours, then it'll start up again and run for a little bit, stop. Carburetor's been cleaned, fuel filter's been changed, fuel line's been checked and cleaned out. All of the, I've gone down the checklist, the repair checklist. Nothing works. So anyway, we'll hopefully start getting some solar at some point, and that way we can actually fire up the echo flows and keep them going. But at the moment, everything is kind of at a standstill. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. If you would like this video, share it, leave a comment if you would, especially if you know anything about Honda 2000 generators. And above all, subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time, right here on Alaska Bush Living.